Matt Biondi was not demotivated. He overcame the defeat and he won the next 5 events that followed that day. Hi, welcome to the Rubbish Truths. My name is Sartaj, and in this part 2 of my series on emotional intelligence, we will talk about self-motivation and persistence. This video is not about positivity or how to be successful, but about the aspects that have been proven, reasonably proven, to be the assisting factor in success, or the differentiating factor between successful and unsuccessful. Say you set a goal of reading 12 books in 1 year. Fast forward 8 months, you've read only 4 books. Now your brain tells you that it's difficult to read rest of the 8 books in just 4 months. Right? Fair enough, going by your current reading speed. Now what course of action we are going to take in this situation? Either you're going to adjust your goal so that it's in line with your, it's more sensible, it's in line with your reading speed. Right? Maybe you'll say, I'll just read 2 books in the next 4 months. Or you'll give up on the goal altogether and, relieve yourself from the pressure of reading a certain number of books in certain number of months. And you'll be like reading it will become like a pleasure activity for you, right? Another alternative mindset would be to figure out a way, a course of action that will help you get closer to your goal and hopefully eventually achieve it as well, right? So you might try to figure out, experiment with different reading places. Maybe you feel that reading in a library is helping you to focus more, or you can try a rooftop. You're going to try different things, right? You can maybe try different reading times. For some people, reading at night is more exciting and they're able to cover up more at night. For some, it's the day. You might try some page specific goals, like I'm going to read for 30 minutes and I'm going to try to cover up, I don't know how many, certain number of pages, right? The underlying point is that you are going to figure out a way to get closer to your goal without losing hope. A good example of this, and probably this will help you understand where does the self-motivation and persistence part comes in. In 1988, there was this American swimmer, Matt Biondi. He was participating in an Olympic event. He lost his first event, and everybody, the critics, the journalists, all the people who were involved in reporting the event, they felt that he is now demotivated and he's gonna perform poorly in the rest of the events that followed that day. Swimmers usually participate in different forms of events. There's 50 meter, 100 meter, whatever it is. Eventually what happened was, Matt Biondi was not demotivated. He overcame the defeat and he won the next 5 events that followed that day. It surprised everyone, but one spectator was not surprised by this, which was Martin Seligman. He was a psychologist who had done a test on optimism in the same year with Matt Biondi. In that optimism test, Biondi and other swimmers were asked to do a practice swimming event, and at the end of the event they were given a downbeat feedback. By downbeat feedback I mean their times were recorded and they were told a wrong time. They were told a worse time than it actually was. So suppose they finished a particular race in 10 seconds, for example, they were told that they finished it in 12 or 13, right? So they were given a wrong feedback, they were given wrong timings for a particular purpose. They were being tested how they are going to perform after this, right? So then after this they were asked to perform again. Biondi bounced back and performed better than his actual timing was, and all the other swimmers whose test scores proved that they were more pessimist, they performed poorly. So I'm not saying that changing your mindset is possible in all the situations. Being able to overcome challenges and still stay motivated is something that comes with practice. But just think about it. Is there an aspect of your life that you can improve on by motivating yourself to figure out a course of action that can help you stay on track? This is all for today's video. This was part 2 of my series on emotional intelligence. And if you want to read more about it, I would recommend buying this book by the same name, Emotional Intelligence. It's by a renowned psychologist, Daniel Goleman. And like this video, if you like the content, share it with somebody who you think might be interested in something like this, and subscribe to the channel so that you can keep coming back to this place for more videos like this. Until next time, take care. Thank you.